Hello everybody, welcome back. I've really enjoyed reading all of your comments lately. Thanks so much for your love on the music videos. I know that I've changed things up a lot lately, but thank you for being supportive and all your comments and stuff. Our comment question today comes from K.E. Joseph Favorites. Hi Colette, I was wondering if you could make a video about girls going to college. I am moving out and going to college in the fall and I don't know how I will face such a different life. Managing my time, having a roommate, boys, etc. What did you do when you went to college and what kind of advice would you give to girls going to college or moving out for the first time? Thank you. This is actually a really great question with 1,000 answers. I know that college can be a frightening thing, but it also is a very exciting thing. And it's important that you want to be prepared, not only like physically, but emotionally, and just feel like you're going out with your best foot forward. Now, there's a couple points that I want to hit on today. I know that there's so much more we could talk about regarding this topic, but the first one I want to talk about is money. Now, I know that not everybody has the opportunity to get scholarships or, have their college paid for. So student loans is one of those things that sometimes we bite the bullet and we get out student loans. I would advise against that. If at all possible, if you can go without getting student loans, that is the best way to go, because then you don't have that debt hanging over you later. But if you do happen to get a student loan, I suggest that you be very smart with it and only use it for the school things. Don't go shopping or buy wedding rings with it or anything else stupid. Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to really learn about how to manage money, now's the time to do it. Take the whole summer, get your own checking account, make sure that you understand how to manage your money so that you don't have to go into debt. Next thing up is health. I know, Mom, I don't want to hear it. But it's true. College is really exciting. We're out on our own. We don't have our parents there to be like, you have to be home at this time and you have to do this and eat this. You're your own boss now. You're your manager. You can stay up as late as you want. You can party all you want. You can do all of those things. But I would suggest use a little wisdom and listen to what your mama told you, because you're going to regret it if you don't. All those little things like get enough sleep, focus on eating healthy foods. Don't just, I know that as a college student you get really rushed and so you just grab what's quick, but if you can learn to grab healthy options, fruits and vegetables, and just try to keep those things coming into your body instead of donuts and coffee and cakes and things that are quick and easy and yummy, then you are going to thank yourself later. And going back to the idea of having a schedule, time management is just as important as money management. Setting a schedule for yourself and having the discipline to stick to it is going to help you accomplish all the things that you want to academically, as well as have time for fun and sleep and all those other things. I think a lot of times kids in college, they go for the fun things first, and the academics is kind of like, I'll study later, and then that ends up falling and wasting a lot of time and money. So just try to remember, prioritize, and get the important things done first. Now the next point, having a roommate. Oh, it's always crazy when you go off to college and now you're your own person, but you have to kind of deal with all these other people around you as if they're your family. When I went to college, I slept in it was a 3-bedroom apartment, and we each shared a room, so there were 6 girls in this 3-bedroom apartment. It was wild and crazy, and some of us clashed and some of us really got along well. With roommates, it can be difficult too, because you can't always pick who you're rooming with. But I think if you just go into it with an open mind, try to be sociable, be kind, friendly, get to know them as a person regardless of if they're like you or not, or if you have tons of things in common. You can still learn to live with somebody and be courteous and respectful without having to be like their best friend. So just, keep that in mind. Now, boys, girls, relationships. I know that's a huge part of going off to college. I know that I've touched on this before about being yourself, being true to who you are, and I just stick to all those things that I've said in past videos as regarding relationships. Be yourself, be happy with who you are. If you are the type of person that likes to go out and meet people, partying and things like that, just be careful. Use common sense and your better judgment, follow your instincts, and remember what your mama taught you, That's all I gotta say about that. There's so much I could talk about going to college, but the one thing that I want to really reiterate, I guess, is start with a new slate. Start fresh. let all of those stereotypical things from high school aside. Even if you're going to a college in the same town, even if you're going to college with people that you went to high school with, try to let all of those old feelings just flush out of you and start fresh. Now is the time to reach out and grasp onto those things that you want to accomplish in life. Reach for your dreams, follow whatever you want to do. The possibilities are endless right now. So just start fresh, let those things go, and have fun. So that's my advice, take it or leave it. On another note, I wanted to update you guys on my goal that I made a while ago to run a marathon. I am currently I'm not currently running. See guys, I'm running. I'm preparing to run the half marathon in San Francisco on July 29th. So holla! I'm terrified, but I am working towards it. I ran 8 miles this week and I was so excited that I got 8 miles in. That was like, I can do it, I'm gonna make it. So if you guys want to be a part of that, if you're in the San Francisco area, I'll be there on July 29th running the half marathon with Shay. Also wanted to thank you guys so much for being so supportive of my music stuff that I've been putting up. That's one area that I've been a little bit less confident in, but I've enjoyed it so much that I'm keep going with it. If you have any other suggestions of songs that you want to hear, let me know in the comments, as well as other things that you would like me to answer. I love you guys, you know I do, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Katilette Show, College, Row 1, Scene 1, Take 1.
Remember what your mama taught you. College is a great, magical time of year. That's Christmas. All right. Ah! Was that good? Is that okay? Remember what your mama taught you.